Credit reports and credit scores. You've probably heard or seen these terms used in everything from car commercials to cell phone plans. But here's a question. Why is this credit stuff so important? To answer that, let's quickly look at what this credit stuff really is, starting with credit reports. A credit report is a record of an individual's past credit behaviors. You can get your free copy at annualcreditreport.com. Now, let's talk credit scores. A credit score is a number that represents your past credit behaviors, sort of like a grade. There are a few different types of credit scores, but the FICO score, which can range from 300 to 850, is the most commonly used. The higher your score, the better you'll appear to prospective lenders. Scores above 660 are generally considered good. Scores below 600 are considered risky. Here are the 5 components that go into calculating your FICO score. First, payment history accounts for 35% of your score. It's a review of whether you tend to make your payments on time. Next, amounts owed makes up 30% of your score. It compares the total amount you owe to the total amount of credit you have available to you. Third, credit history makes up 15% of your FICO score. This is how long you've had credit accounts. New credit is next, and it accounts for 10% of your score. This refers to how many new lines of credit you have and how many inquiries into your credit have been made recently. Finally, credit mix is the last 10%. Making use of different types of credit is usually better for your score. Now, let's go back and look at why it's so important to understand and protect your credit. First, good credit could allow you to save money when you need to borrow money. For example, someone with good credit will appear less risky to lenders and therefore might qualify for a car loan with an interest rate of, say, 5%. Someone with bad credit will appear more risky to lenders and therefore might only qualify for an interest rate of 10%. If they both borrow $15,000 financed over 5 years, the borrower with bad credit will end up paying more than $2,100 more to buy the exact same car. And if that's not compelling enough, here's another reason why credit is important. If you are irresponsible with your credit, you could hurt your career opportunities. Credit checks are common when applying for a job. Security clearances are a part of military life, and both financial health and credit history are considered in the approval process. Finally, landlords often check credit scores to make decisions about prospective renters. So, bottom line, be knowledgeable and responsible when you borrow money. This credit stuff is pretty important when it comes to making big purchases, getting the job you want, and ultimately living the life you want to live.